Cranchi is one of the most celebrated shipyards in the world, and they are proud to point out that they are a 100% Italian company. You should know that they build their boats in the mountains, as well as on the sea, because they have 4 manufacturing facilities, all at the forefront of technology. Have you ever thought of owning a Cranchi? You could start from this model, the smallest of the range with inboard-outboard engines, the Endurance 27. I like this boat because in 8.5 meters long and 2.5 meters wide, they have put all you need to enjoy the sea, and will use this boat to explore the territory in which we find ourselves, a part of the coast of Friuli Venezia Giulia. We're going down the river Alsa Corno from San Giorgio di Nogaro. It takes us towards the Adriatic Sea. And here we are on the sea, the northernmost part of the Adriatic Sea. Now I turn the bow towards the west, in the direction of Punta Tagliamento. On this model, we have a V8 engine. Do you hear it? Oh, the roar is not bad. It's a 5000cc 5.0 GXI Volvo Penta, which has an output of 270 horsepower. If you want, however, you can also choose a diesel engine, such as the D3 Volvo Penta with 220 horsepower. With a lower power, consumption is certainly reduced. But do you want to give up the grit of this V8? In reality, when trying a boat, it is better to be gradual with the accelerator and begin to feel the hull, the engine and rudder response from the lowest speed. The hull is planing already at 12 knots and 2,500 RPM. The angle of incidence of the hull is a few degrees, but actually the visibility is very good because of the shape of this vessel's deck. Giving a little more gas improves the trim. That lowers the bow and the hull planes even better on the water. I have not used the flaps nor adjusted the trim. If you surf at 20 knots, you can reduce consumption. The engine is turning at only 3,150 RPM. It's a winter's day, it's cold, but the sun is warm and sailing is still a pleasure. A few more miles and we'll arrive right on the border between Friuli Venezia Giulia and Veneto. The sea conditions are so good that I get the desire to speed up a bit. If you like to bring a lot of stuff on board, and usually this is the case, the new boat is empty, but slowly over the months or years, you always fill with a large number of equipment and accessories that for the major part are useless. But do not worry, you can load many things in the forward hold and in the cabin, and the trim is not affected.
Il fatto di poter tenere un'andatura di crociera di 30 nodi ci permette di raggiungere velocemente la meta.
Being able to maintain a cruising speed of 30 knots allows us to quickly reach our destination. But actually, this Endurance 27, I think it can go much faster. It sits properly on the water. Right now, we also have a lot of fuel. But I feel that the propeller thrust is precisely in the right direction. Do a little trim adjustment to raise the bow sections of the hull and gain some more speed. 37 knots. This is the maximum speed of this boat. It is a speed that you can keep safely. even with a few waves like right now in this area of the sea. Let's look at the wake. Look how flat it is, how the hull moves in very little water. This means it has a low hydrodynamic resistance. On my starboard, I have just passed the port of Legnano Sabbiadoro. Continuing westbound. Here we are. These are the mooring posts that limit the entrance to the canal in the Tagliamento River. While we gently go up the river, let's look at the deck and interior. This model has 3 sunbathing areas, and so 3 couples can find their own space to relax. Forward in the cockpit by adding a cushion between the sofas or on the stern. But the sofa is well protected even at sea thanks to its high backs, and it is quite soft. By reversing the pilot seat, you find the kitchen. Enjoying a boat also means having an available shelter below deck, in a cabin like this. You can take a nap in the afternoon or night, if you want, even with the children. And then there is the separate bathroom. From the Endurance 27 emerges even more clearly Cranchi's ability to put together the processes of construction, habitability and technical choices, which make this 8.5 metres a great boat.
Sui fiumi più importanti il percorso navigabile è indicato da segnali.
On the most important rivers, the navigable route is indicated by signals. Here, there are none, so we rely on sonar. And then try not to cut the bends of the river, but rather to approach the bank that is excavated as the river descends to the valley.
metri.
3.2 metres deep. Here we are comfortable. Our draft is less than a metre.
Risalendo il fiume Tagliamento siamo arrivati a un bivio.
Up the Tagliamento River we arrived at a crossroads. This way you continue through a channel along the lagoon of Murano, rich in nature reserves. And this side instead you go to Venice, passing in part through internal canals, to sail with a boat like this, the Endurance 27 from Cranchi.